Beneath the emerald canopy, Mowgli tears through the jungle, a lone figure against the riotous green. His lungs scream, each breath a burning reminder of the relentless chase. Vines reach out like grasping claws, snagging at his bare legs. He pushes harder, a desperate surge of adrenaline fueling his flight. The jungle blurs into a tapestry of green and shadow, a dizzying maze of life and death. With a final burst of speed, Mowgli throws himself forward, seeking refuge in the unknown. Mowgli presses onward, his bare feet moving silently across the jungle floor. Vines lash around him as Mowgli pushes through the thick foliage, his focus unwavering. The jungle's symphony surrounds him, yet Mowgli remains lost in his own world, oblivious to the sounds around him. A desperate call echoes through the trees. "Mowgli, hold up!" The cry hangs in the air, a plea lost in the vastness of the jungle as Mowgli continues. Sunlight dapples through the dense jungle canopy, illuminating the ancient path below. Kaa descends, his serpentine form gracefully unfurling as he blocks Mowgli's way. His scales shimmer with an iridescent glow, a mesmerizing dance of light and shadow. Mowgli halts, his path now guarded by the colossal python. The jungle holds its breath, anticipating the silent exchange between boy and serpent. Kaa's presence dominates the scene, his watchful gaze enveloping Mowgli. The jungle path lies shrouded beneath a canopy of dense foliage, sunlight struggling to penetrate the thick leaves. High above, Kaa, a python of immense size, lies camouflaged amongst the branches, his presence a silent threat. The great serpent stirs, his eyes gleaming with predatory interest as he detects movement below. A sinister curiosity flickers in Kaa's gaze as he observes a figure darting through the undergrowth. Kaa's voice echoes softly through the jungle. "Mowgli, fleeing? Such succulent haste is rarely seen." The jungle trembles as Baloo bursts through the dense undergrowth, a chaotic force of nature unleashed. Vegetation splinters and snaps under his massive weight, marking his relentless advance. Every step sends tremors through the earth, a reminder of his untamed power. The air crackles with the energy of his wild, unrestrained momentum. He continues his thunderous journey, an unstoppable force reshaping the jungle in his wake. Sunlight filters through the dense jungle canopy, painting the path in shifting patterns of light and shadow. The air vibrates with the exotic symphony of unseen birds, their calls echoing through the emerald depths. A deep voice cuts through the jungle's hum. "Kaa, leave him be." Baloo confronts the unseen threat, his voice a defiant roar in the face of danger. The jungle holds its breath, awaiting the unseen confrontation between Baloo and Kaa. Sunlight barely penetrates the dense jungle canopy, casting the path in an ethereal gloom. Kaa emerges, his scaled head weaving subtly through the shadows. His forked tongue flicks out, tasting the humid air, assessing the unseen. A flicker of predatory instinct sharpens his senses. Kaa's voice cuts through the jungle's silence. "Possessive, Baloo. But hunger knows no loyalty." The jungle holds its breath, awaiting the next move. In a blur of motion, Kaa launches a swift strike. A coil of muscle and scale lashes out at blinding speed. The jungle canopy sways, disturbed by the sudden attack. The air vibrates with the raw power of Kaa's attack. Silence descends once more, the jungle holding its breath. Amidst the dense jungle path, Baloo stands firm, ready to confront any threat. With a powerful swat, Baloo deflects Kaa. Kaa spirals uncontrollably through the air, a victim of Baloo's strength. Crashing through the dense foliage, Kaa disappears into the depths of the jungle. The trees sway violently as Kaa plummets downwards. Baloo watches Kaa's descent, ensuring the threat is neutralized. The dense jungle path, teeming with unseen life, falls into an eerie silence. Rustling leaves whisper secrets as Kaa disappears, leaving behind only a palpable sense of dread. The air hangs heavy, charged with an unspoken threat. Every shadow seems to lengthen, twisting familiar shapes into menacing forms. The jungle holds its breath, anticipating the next move. The rustling intensifies, then abruptly ceases, leaving a void filled with anticipation. Baloo moves heavily through the jungle, sunlight filtering through the canopy above. His concerned voice booms through the jungle. "Too close, little cub. Kaa's grown bolder." Baloo warns of a growing threat, his words cutting through the humid air. Baloo's voice carries a deep warning. Something's unsettled him. Emerging from the dense jungle, they step into a sun-drenched clearing, the air thick with the promise of discovery. The distant waterfall glistens, a beacon calling them deeper into the heart of the unknown. The clearing stretches before them, an untouched canvas of nature's grandeur. Drawn by an irresistible force, they venture forth, ready to face whatever mysteries lie ahead. In a jungle clearing, King Louie commands attention as his simian horde gathers, forming a living barrier. The simian horde, a chattering barricade, awaits King Louie's command with bated breath. The jungle clearing vibrates with anticipation as King Louie prepares to unleash his simian forces. The air crackles with tension as King Louie's simian barricade braces for action. Sunlight pierces the thick jungle canopy, revealing a hidden clearing. Louie, with a flourish, commands attention. "Mowgli, Baloo, pay homage to the king." His voice echoes through the jungle, a bold decree in the heart of the wild. The jungle holds its breath, awaiting the response to Louie's royal demand. The jungle clearing sits under a blanket of oppressive humidity, the surrounding foliage seemingly holding its breath. Louie's command pierces the heavy air. "Dance, man cub! Entertain us!" The command hangs in the air, thick with expectation and threat. The jungle waits, silent and watchful. Mowgli halts at the edge of the jungle clearing, his muscles coiled, a storm brewing within. His eyes dart around, scanning the unfamiliar openness with a mix of apprehension and curiosity. Each rustle of leaves, every chirp of insects seems magnified, heightening his sense of unease. He takes a tentative step forward, a lone figure venturing into the unknown, his instincts on high alert. In the heart of the jungle, Baloo gives a barely perceptible nod, a silent signal amidst the dense foliage. Baloo's calm demeanor hides a strategic command. "Do it, little buddy. Stall for time." The clearing falls silent, the weight of Baloo's command hanging heavy in the humid air. The dense jungle watches, waiting. The jungle breathes as the plan is set in motion. The stillness is broken only by the rustle of leaves. Mowgli enters the jungle clearing, the air thick with anticipation. He begins to mimic the monkeys, his movements awkward yet full of joy. His laughter echoes through the clearing. Each jump and sway brings him closer to the wild. The dance grows more intense. He fully embraces the rhythm of the jungle. In a jungle clearing, Baloo attempts to mask his fear with playful amusement. He inches cautiously towards the sanctuary of the jungle's edge. The dense jungle looms, promising both escape and unknown dangers. Baloo's forced laughter echoes, a thin veil over his mounting unease. Baloo cautiously surveys the jungle clearing, his gaze sweeping across the dense foliage. His sharp eyes scan the surrounding trees, alert to any sign of threat. The jungle remains silent, but Baloo's vigilance does not waver. He sniffs the air, testing for any unfamiliar scents that might betray danger. Satisfied for now, Baloo relaxes slightly, but his watch continues. The jungle erupts with a deafening roar, signaling the arrival of Baloo. Baloo charges forward, a force of nature unleashed. Monkeys scatter in wild panic, their formations dissolving into chaos. The jungle clearing becomes a scene of utter pandemonium. Dust and leaves swirl in the air as Baloo's powerful charge disrupts the peace. The monkeys are retreating in disarray, the echo of Baloo's roar still ringing. In the heart of the jungle, I spot my chance and burst into a sprint. Driven by raw instinct, I charge toward the distant waterfall. My heart pounds as I bolt across the clearing. Each stride propels me closer to the cascading water. The roar of the waterfall grows louder as I sprint ever closer. The jungle clearing vibrates with Baloo's thunderous approach. He swats away monkeys with relentless power. Monkeys scatter, The jungle echoes with the sounds of pursuit and escape. The precipice looms, a gateway to the abyss, as the sun begins its fiery descent. Golden light bathes the landscape, casting long shadows that dance with the approaching twilight. The world is painted in hues of orange and crimson, a breathtaking spectacle unfolding before their eyes. A moment of profound silence hangs in the air as nature performs its nightly ritual. The sun's final rays kiss the horizon, a promise of dreams and a farewell to the day. Darkness creeps in, embracing the world in its quiet, starlit embrace. The sky bursts with vibrant hues of orange and red, a fiery spectacle above the waterfall. Water cascades down the precipice, reflecting the sky's dramatic colors. Mist rises from the base of the waterfall, creating an ethereal veil. The surrounding landscape is bathed in the warm glow of the setting sunday. The scene is a breathtaking display of nature's raw power and beauty. Mowgli falls from the cliff, the world a blur of rock and sky. He hits the water, the icy shock stealing his breath. The current pulls him under, a dark and churning world enveloping him. He fights against the relentless force, struggling to reach the surface. Gasping, he breaks through, the air a sweet relief. The waterfall roars, a constant reminder of nature's power. Mowgli is stunned, his breath caught in his throat. The force of the waterfall's revelation leaves him speechless. The cascade's roar fills the air, yet Mowgli hears nothing but the echo of his own surprise. His body is frozen, every muscle tense with shock. The world around him blurs as the weight of the moment descends. Emerging from the cascade, Mowgli gasps for air, his lungs burning with life. His face breaks into a wide, unrestrained grin. The waterfall crashes behind him, a symphony of nature's raw power. Pure, unadulterated joy radiates from Mowgli's face. The frigid air pierces through skin, a cold so profound it burrows into the bones. Icy water crashes down, a relentless assault against the rocks. Each drop a tiny hammer. The cold, a strange comfort, pushes back the fear, dulling its sharp edges. Tension, coiled tight, slowly dissolves, carried away by the relentless flow. The weight of crushing anxiety lifts, washed away by the icy torrent. Near the cascading waterfall, a fleeting glance holds a silent exchange of understanding. Baloo responds with a subtle shake, his face etched with amusement and relief. The gesture speaks volumes amidst the roar of the falls, sealing their shared moment. The waterfall crashes behind them, a constant reminder of nature's powerful, indifferent beauty. Before them, a majestic waterfall thunders down, its misty breath kissing the air. Baloo, with his little buddy, stands in awe. Baloo's face breaks into a wide, proud smile. Baloo declares, "We made it, little buddy." The little buddy looks up at Baloo, his eyes wide with admiration. The jungle at the waterfall base is completely swallowed by an impenetrable darkness. The night conceals the roaring waterfall. An eerie silence descends, broken only by unseen sounds. Shadows dance ominously, concealing hidden paths and lurking dangers. The inky blackness wraps around every tree, every stone, every secret. The darkness is a tangible presence, pressing in from all sides. At the base of the majestic waterfall, serenity descends as they find their place. The thundering cascade provides a constant, powerful symphony. Nature's embrace offers solace, a temporary escape from the world's clamor. Sunlight flickers through the dense canopy, painting the scene with ethereal light. A gentle breeze whispers through the leaves, carrying the scent of damp earth and blooming flora. In this sanctuary, time stands still, inviting reflection and inner peace. The waterfall roars, its power both deafening and calming. Water crashes into the pool, sending up a mist that hangs in the air. The base of the waterfall is shrouded in a perpetual twilight. Sunlight catches the falling water, creating rainbows in the mist. The sound of the waterfall drowns out all other noises. The waterfall continues its ceaseless flow, a symbol of nature's enduring power. At the base of the towering waterfall, Mowgli finds a moment of tranquility. He closes his eyes, surrendering to the sounds of nature. The cascade roars around him, yet he remains still, lost in the symphony of the wild. Mowgli embraces the moment. The world fades as Mowgli finds peace in the heart of the jungle. The roaring waterfall dominates the scene, its thunderous cascade, a constant, powerful presence. Water streaks down, blurring the line between reality and memory. The image of the waterfall is impressed upon someone's eyelids. Each drop seems to echo within the closed space of thought. The world outside fades as the inner vision intensifies. At the base of the cascading waterfall, Mowgli succumbs to a profound, dreamless slumber. The relentless rush of water provides a soothing symphony as Mowgli drifts deeper. The gentle spray kisses his face, a natural lullaby. In this tranquil sanctuary, he finds a moment of true peace, far from the jungle's strife. The world fades away, leaving Mowgli in a state of serene oblivion. Deep within the jungle, a symphony of chattering begins as the monkeys gather. Their excited cries echo through the dense foliage, hinting at a daring escape. The news of freedom spreads rapidly, igniting a chorus of excited calls. The jungle's inhabitants watch with curiosity and anticipation. Every rustle of leaves and snap of twigs amplifies the sense of impending change. The monkeys' chatter intensifies, a celebration of newfound hope. King Louie's immense figure dominates the jungle clearing, his frustration palpable. He clenches his fists, a storm of thwarted ambition raging within. The lush jungle canopy bears silent witness to his mounting fury. A guttural roar tears through the humid air, a testament to his unbridled rage. His massive frame trembles with pent-up fury, a volcano about to erupt. In the heart of the jungle, Kaa moves with silent grace, his body a symphony of scales and shadows. His serpentine eyes reflect a mind lost in thought. Each movement is a calculated dance, a predator's ballet in the green abyss. The jungle holds its breath, aware of the ancient intelligence that passes through it. Kaa continues his silent journey, a master of his domain, with purpose in every coil. Beneath the cascading waterfall, Mowgli and Baloo revel in the cool embrace of the water. Their joyous laughter echoes through the dense jungle, a symphony of unbridled freedom. They splash each other playfully, sending sparkling droplets arcing like diamonds in the sunlight. The jungle pulsates with life as their exuberance merges with the symphony of nature. Beneath the cascading torrent, Baloo, the bear, begins to teach Mowgli the secrets of the river's flow. Mowgli, though small, prepares to battle the relentless rush of the waterfall's current. The churning waters become their training ground, a test of strength and courage against nature's raw power. Baloo guides Mowgli, demonstrating how to navigate the forceful rapids. Mowgli paddles, determined to master the art of swimming against the waterfall's might. Beneath the cascading waterfall, Mowgli's laughter echoes with pure joy. He embraces the wild freedom, feeling utterly secure. Water droplets dance around him, mirroring his unbridled spirit. Mowgli's joyful expression shines, a testament to his wild heart. At the jungle's edge, Shere Khan lurks, his gaze a burning brand upon the distant waterfall. His muscles tense, a predator poised, every sinew vibrating with focused anticipation. The air crackles with the unspoken threat of his silent vigil, the jungle holding its breath. His eyes gleam with dark intent, promising a storm of fury about to break. The waterfall, an oblivious cascade, unaware of the danger that watches from the shadows. At the jungle's edge, Shere Khan's eyes narrow, his muscles coiling with suppressed fury. A menacing snarl tears from his throat, the sound echoing his dark intentions. He surveys his domain, the jungle air thick with his predatory anticipation. Each breath fans the flames of his dark ambition, plotting his ruthless strategy. The jungle holds its breath, sensing the storm of violence about to erupt from his savage heart. His next move is a promise of chaos, a pledge etched in every line of his formidable form. The jungle at night pulses with hidden life, its shadows concealing both beauty and peril. A serpent emerges from the darkness, gliding through the undergrowth with lethal grace. Kaa's scales shimmer like dark jewels as he navigates the tangled roots and decaying leaves. His eyes, like twin embers, pierce the gloom, ever watchful. With sinuous intent, Kaa moves with a focused purpose, each movement precise and calculated. In the heart of the jungle, he focuses his gaze, a predatory intensity building. A small animal pauses, sensing an unseen force drawing it near. The animal hesitates, caught in the invisible web of his hypnotic power. The jungle watches, silent and still, as the drama unfolds. The small animal succumbs, its will bending to his irresistible command. He triumphs, his hypnotic gaze having ensnared his prey. The jungle pulses with vibrant life, a symphony of green where sunlight struggles to touch the earth. Tranquility veils the ever-present danger lurking beneath the jungle's beauty. In the heart of the jungle's embrace, Kaa's voice echoes with sinister intent. "Soon, Mowgli, you will be mine." Kaa's words hang heavy in the humid air. The jungle watches, silent and still. Beneath the thundering waterfall, Mowgli drifts into a restless slumber, his brow furrowed with unseen terrors. Nightmares begin to stir, casting shadows across Mowgli's peaceful facade. His eyes flutter open, revealing a sudden, stark terror reflecting the serpent's looming threat. The waterfall's roar masks the silent scream trapped within Mowgli's heart. Visions of Kaa slithering through his dreams shatter Mowgli's fragile peace. Beneath the towering waterfall, Baloo's gentle prodding breaks through the heavy fog of unconsciousness. Concern deepens the lines of Baloo's face, his furry brow furrowed with worry. Baloo senses the lingering shadows of Mowgli's distress. Baloo continues his efforts to rouse Mowgli from his troubled sleep. The sound of the waterfall echoes around them. Baloo watches over Mowgli. Beneath the cascading waterfall, Baloo's massive arm wraps protectively around Mowgli. Baloo's eyes shine with fatherly warmth, his voice a soothing balm to Mowgli's fears. With gentle reassurance, Baloo promises, "Don't worry, little buddy." Baloo reinforces his vow, declaring, "I'll always be here to protect you." The waterfall roars in the background, a wild symphony underscoring Baloo's unwavering commitment. The jungle awakens as Bagheera emerges, his black fur shimmering under the fragmented sunlight. Emerald eyes scan the dense foliage, reflecting a deep concern. Every rustle of leaves heightens his alertness. Bagheera's gaze pierces the undergrowth, searching for any sign. The jungle holds its breath, mirroring his silent vigil. Sunlight dances through the dense jungle canopy, dappling the forest floor with shifting shadows. Bagheera moves stealthily through the undergrowth, his sleek black form a shadow among shadows. Baloo lumbers behind, his carefree demeanor a stark contrast to Bagheera's mounting concern. Bagheera halts abruptly, his voice laced with urgency. "Baloo, you don't understand," Bagheera warns. "Shere Khan is growing bolder." Bagheera urgently conveys, "This part of the jungle is no longer safe." In the heart of the jungle, sunlight filters through the dense canopy, casting dappled shadows on Bagheera. Tension grips Bagheera as he surveys the undergrowth, aware of a looming threat. Bagheera's voice cuts through the stillness. Shere Khan is growing impatient. A desperate vow echoes through the jungle as Bagheera pledges, "We must find a way to protect Mowgli." Baloo stands in the jungle, the weight of understanding settling upon him. The jungle's vibrant life seems to hold its breath as Baloo accepts the gravity of the moment. A silent acknowledgement passes from Baloo, the jungle's dense foliage framing his solemn nod. Baloo absorbs the truth, the jungle around him a silent witness to his understanding. Deep in the jungle, the arduous journey of turning a boy into a warrior begins. Under the watchful eyes of his mentors, Mowgli learns to harness the wild within. The air vibrates with the intensity of their training, each movement a step toward survival. As the sun filters through the canopy, the jungle echoes with the sounds of Mowgli's transformation. Sunlight filters through the jungle, spotlighting a majestic waterfall, as it crashes into the serene pool below. Baloo, a bear of immense stature and affable nature, faces Mowgli, the Jungle Boy, in a playful stance. Baloo raises his paws, demonstrating a clumsy boxing stance. Mowgli watches with focused intensity, mirroring Baloo's moves with surprising naturalness. The jungle echoes with the sounds of playful combat, a symphony of raw nature and youthful exuberance. Amidst the cascading waterfall, Bagheera, a panther, begins his lesson in stealth. With feline grace, he moves, a shadow amidst the vibrant green. He leaps across slick stones, a dance of agility and precision. He pauses, a dark silhouette against the sunlit water, demonstrating perfect stillness. With a final, fluid motion, he disappears into the dense foliage, the master of stealth. Amidst the cascading waters, Mowgli stands, his movements clumsy yet eager as he begins his training. Day by day, Mowgli's determination carves a path of progress, his form sharpening with each lesson. The relentless torrent of the waterfall mirrors the relentless pace of Mowgli's self-improvement. With each passing sunrise, Mowgli's skills evolve, his growing confidence echoing in the roar of the falls. Mowgli stands as a testament to nature's raw beauty and his own indomitable spirit. Under the cloak of night, Mowgli begins his practice, becoming a phantom in the jungle's embrace. He moves with newfound confidence, each step measured, as the jungle watches in hushed anticipation. Silent and swift, Mowgli scales a towering tree, his silhouette briefly visible against the moonlit canopy. From his perch, the jungle spreads beneath him, a realm now intimately known, forever his home. Deep in the jungle's embrace, shadows dance as he moves with newfound stealth. A small deer pauses, sensing an unfamiliar presence. In a sudden, heart-stopping moment, their paths converge. The deer startles, its eyes wide with a mix of fear and curiosity. He watches, a silent observer in the theater of the wild. Sunlight dapples through the dense canopy, casting an ethereal glow upon Mowgli. Confidence radiates from Mowgli as he navigates the tangled wilderness, a serene smile gracing his lips. He steps forward, each movement fluid and assured, embodying the spirit of the jungle. Mowgli's eyes gleam with determination, reflecting the untamed beauty surrounding him. The jungle responds to Mowgli's confidence, whispering secrets through rustling leaves and echoing bird calls. In the heart of the jungle, King Louie holds court upon his throne, a simian monarch amidst ancient ruins. His wild gestures command the attention of his chattering, screeching monkey subjects. Vines hang like nature's curtains, filtering sunlight across the jungle stage. King Louie's declaration reverberates through the temple ruins. This time, we catch Mowgli. No more monkeying around. The monkeys respond with renewed fervor, their chatter escalating into a chorus of anticipation. The jungle pulsates with life, a vibrant green tapestry framing Louie and his troop. Louie's voice cuts through the jungle's symphony, carrying a promise that hangs heavy with anticipation. His eyes gleam with determination, reflecting the urgency of his mission. I promise you extra bananas if you succeed. The troop of monkeys listens intently, their eyes fixed on Louie. The air crackles with anticipation, the fate of the mission resting on their furry shoulders. The jungle awakens, alive with the eager chatter of monkeys. Their voices rise, a symphony of excitement echoing through the dense foliage. Each call is a plea, a desperate attempt to win favor with their king. The jungle holds its breath, awaiting the king's decree. They are eager to please. The monkeys are chattering. In the heart of the jungle, moonlight weaves through the dense canopy, painting the scene with long, ghostly shadows. Kaa, the python, coils on a sturdy branch, his scales catching the faint light, his eyes burning with an unsettling intensity. Drawn by an unseen force, Mowgli wanders into the depths of the jungle, his senses heightened. He stops abruptly, his eyes widening in a trance as he locks onto Kaa's mesmerizing gaze. Deep in the jungle, Mowgli feels an instinctive alertness wash over him. He veers sharply off the familiar path, guided by an unseen sense. Unseen, A crudely constructed snare snaps shut with lethal intent. The snare is sprung where Mowgli would have stepped. Mowgli's training has saved him. He glances back, his eyes reflecting a mix of caution and primal understanding. Deep in the jungle, Kaa's cunning plot crumbles. His serpentine eyes narrow in simmering anger. The lush foliage mocks his thwarted schemes. Frustration coils tighter within the great serpent. Beneath the cascading waterfall, Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera gather, a united front against the approaching storm. The torrent of water roars behind them, a constant reminder of nature's raw power. Mowgli's youthful determination shines through, his eyes fixed on the horizon. Baloo's massive frame exudes a sense of steadfast protection. Bagheera's sleek silhouette embodies agility and strategic readiness. Beneath the cascading waterfall, a sense of unease lingers. The threat of Shere Khan looms large. They know Shere Khan will not give up. King Louie's determination hardens. The air is thick with anticipation. They know King Louie will not give up easily. Beneath the thundering waterfall, Baloo stands resolute, his face set with unwavering determination. The roar of the cascading water amplifies his solemn vow to defend the little cub. With a voice echoing the waterfall's power, Baloo proclaims, "We'll protect you, little cub, no matter what." The force of his words hangs in the air, a promise as mighty as the nature surrounding them. Baloo's protective stance is a bulwark against any threat, a steadfast guardian against the elements. At the base of the waterfall, Bagheera's determination is clear in his steady gaze. His eyes reflect the resolve needed for the journey ahead. The cascading water frames Bagheera as he prepares for what lies ahead. Bagheera nods, steeling himself for the challenges to come. The steady roar of the waterfall echoes Bagheera's unwavering resolve. Mowgli stands at the edge of the waterfall, the mist kissing his face. He inhales deeply, the scent of the wild filling his lungs. The roar of the waterfall echoes around him. Resolution hardens his gaze, ready to confront the unknown. Mowgli prepares to face whatever lies ahead. The waterfall crashes down with immense power, its roar echoing through the landscape. The mist rises, a constant reminder of nature's indomitable force. The water continues its relentless descent, a symbol of unyielding strength. The roar of the waterfall becomes a constant, overwhelming presence, filling the senses. The scene embodies strength and resilience, mirroring the spirit of those who witness it. Against the backdrop of cascading water, a family stands together. Each member reflects the strength and resilience of their bond. Their faces radiate the warmth of love and unwavering loyalty. The waterfall roars, a symphony celebrating their unbreakable connection.